let's say someone wants to start UGC, how would they start from, let's start from the equipment. What do they need first, and then we can go to
Any
just
phone, any phone after 2020 is enough to make content.
not an iPhone.
You don't even need. I switched to iPhone now because I love good quality, and that's the quality is
Yeah.
insane actually. And but to be honest, online, even if you pay attention when you scroll, you don't care.
Quite, yeah, I know. 4K, like 10A.
You don't care. Sometimes you see some content, some funny content that were made already 10 years ago with even better camera, and you are okay with that because it's funny.
With the worst camera ever, and then it's still.
The more important is the content. There is something I learned when I was doing cinema, and it still work with any type of content. The most important is three things: the story, the story, and the story.
Always.
Always.
So the equipment don't matter that much.
The equipment don't matter. You can, if you know how to if you know how to share your story, how to explain to even showcase your story. It's not about the quality of your camera. It's about how you distribute it. It can be dynamic. It can be interesting. It can be. I mean, there are way different. There was a moment I even had this challenge, and maybe I will do it. I wanted to show one good script, but recorded with completely different type of cameras to see the difference. Like visually, it will be different, but it will be received exactly the same way. And now everyone will be like, no, that's not true.
Yeah.
But to be honest, when you scroll, and sometimes we are lost in this doom scroll, like for
Zombie
hours,
scrolling.
zombie scroll, you don't care of the quality.
Yeah. You just care, actually, you care about the caption.
Yeah, you care about the
Captions.
caption, you care about the story. Oh, it was funny, nice, I go next. Or you start to watch more. There is maybe one thing, there is one thing very important, is the sound. That's why microphones are very important. But it can be also shitty microphone. Doesn't need to be the best
The
one.
best.
It depends what we want to provide. We want to provide quality, so we have the best cameras, we
Yeah.
have the best mic. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But I will advise to always have a mic. Why? Because when you are watching content, for example, right now, if we were talking to this camera without those mic, we will barely hear ourselves. So if you scroll away and you watch content, the quality is bad, the visual quality is bad, whatever, the caption is good, so you want to hear what's happening, but
So
you
you
don't
click
hear
on.
anything
Yeah.
because the voice is too bad. So you scroll away. So at least the voice is important. No matter what's I used to say to some students, you can even use a second phone recording yourself, then you synchronize your
in
content,
post.
and that's it. The most important is just that we get what you say. Because why? The story, and the story are the most important.
So the story is important than the equipment.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah. And when I say story, it's the message that you have to
know.
share. That's why you were talking about caption.
Caption.
This is the most important. No matter what you want to share, this is the way you will show it. That is important.
It's a sort of, you convey the message in a different way, in
Yeah.
a creative way.
Yeah.